Yo, everybody, what it do, what it is. I am back with these pics. Alright, so, look, this is my third time recording this goddamn video. The first time was because the brand new puppy that we just brought in to the house exactly a week ago. So, first of all, happy Thanksgiving to everybody. Where are my manners? Happy Thanksgiving. You can tell that this is my third time recording this video and that it's everything I have not to jump off a motherfucking bridge right now. Like, do you understand? Third time of recording means that everything I said I'm gonna have to say for the third time. And I'm not the type that likes to, have a script, so I'm gonna have to, change it up for the third fucking time. Like, this is, So, the first time, we had to stop. I had to stop recording because the puppy that we have, that we just brought into the house, he's a Basenji. Basenjis are extremely, clever, hard to train, all that good stuff. He started freaking out. 5 a.m. started freaking out because he had to use the bathroom. Cool. So stopped recording then ended up getting ready and getting everything together for Thanksgiving dinner and all that good stuff that is going to be going on later, and I had to do some last minute shopping. So I was like, alright, came back home right before we start cooking. Let me finish this video. Went to go record the video. Power cutting out in the house for some reason. Lost all the footage from 5:30, all the footage from when I did it when I got home. And then I'm like, alright, round two, here we go. I'm not gonna let this fucking defeat me. This is not gonna beat my ass. Not on Thanksgiving. We're gonna be thankful for dedication today. So, I said, alright, here we go. We're recording this again. Alright, started recording that shit. About halfway through recording that shit, power cuts out again. I'm like, what the fuck? What the fuck? So, here we go. This is the third time, and I will be saving in 2-minute intervals at this point because fuck this. So, if I seem, I'm gonna try my best not to rush through these pics and give the same energy, but if I seem a little bit hey yo, fuck the fucking Lions because you didn't play hard enough against the Bears, you fucking pussies, then understand that it's coming from the fact that I had to record this multiple times, not the fact that it's actually fuck the Lions. Alright, that's it. Alright, God bless. Let's get into these pics. Last Thursday, we had the Ravens and the Bengals, so look, I picked the Ravens. Nobody could have expected that Joe Burrow was going to go down and be injured. Nobody, and nobody wanted that to happen either. I guess my only question is, and the Ravens ended up winning 34-20. My only question is for the Bengals, right? And this is a question more so for next year because essentially your season is over, and I'm not trying to be disrespectful. I'm just speaking the truth. Do you guys have a problem with starting off the season slow, 0-2, 0-3? Because the national narrative was, we don't need to worry about the Bengals. It's gonna be okay. They're gonna be fine. The Bengals they're gonna be fine when winter comes. They're gonna be great. They're gonna be in the hunt and all that. And the whole time I was sitting there are you sure? This is the AFC now. This isn't even the AFC last year. There's way too much talent, too many good teams in the AFC to start off 0-2, 0-3. So that was my only question about the Bengals. Are y'all good with starting off slow? Because, I feel like you gotta be on that shit. So, Jags and Titans. Jags are, I feel getting momentum back after they had momentum built up, and then the 49ers pretty much stomped the momentum out of them, and now they're getting it back up 34-14 against the Titans. The main thing, and this is my third time saying this in this video, the main theme of this video is mediocrity, because Tom Brady did a interview with Stephen A. Smith. I didn't watch the whole thing, but everybody saw the clips about, they're allowing a lot of mediocrity in the NFL. There's a lot of mediocrity. That's what I want to talk about this week while doing these picks. The Lions are a perfect example of that. It's you're supposed to be the new Lions. We just had the exciting game against the Chargers last week, and now you're struggling against the Bears. 21-16. You got the dub. I'm sorry, 31-26. You got the dub. But it's how it happened. How the dub happened is what I don't like. When you get a bad team that's in front of you, you're supposed to smash them. And I get it's a division game. You see them twice a year. Justin Fields is talented, all that. But it's bro, come on. You're supposed to bust their ass. But they got the dub. So I guess it's Next, Cowboys and Panthers. I felt like this game for a long time was too close. It was way closer than it needed to be. Like, the Panthers stayed in it until the Cowboys just ended up taking off on them. So that's another, I mean, they ended up correcting it and getting it done. Cool, it is what it is. But Cowboys 33, Panthers 10. Giants and Commanders. Okay, so look, I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I like to be honest with all things on this channel. I did not watch this game. I didn't. I might have seen one pass from the DeVito kid, and that was about it. But did not watch this game. Giants won 31-19. That's all I got for you. It was the shit bowl. Nobody, like, come on, nobody. Neither one of these teams are going to the playoffs. If you're a fan of one of these teams, God bless you. You're mentally probably one of the strongest people on the planet. That and Panthers fans, golly. So, Steelers and Browns. Okay, so I would talk about the mediocrity of the Steelers if they didn't just fire Matt Canada, but they fired Matt Canada, so fuck it. I can't talk about the Steelers being mediocre. Fuck it, because I gotta see what their new offense looks like. The Browns, though, they really need to get something going offensively, and I know the quarterback is down, the running back is down. Like, David Njoku literally burnt off half his face. Like, I understand there's a lot going on. He's still been playing through that, by the way. Big man status, he had dropped out, I'm pretty sure. Anyway, not talking about any of that. I need the Browns to match their defense. I know it's going to be tough without Deshaun Watson, so I get that. Like, I get that, but y'all have a serious chance to do some shit if you just match that. But anyway, next we got the Dolphins and the Raiders. The Raiders are playing hella good football, but this is another example of mediocrity by the Dolphins. The Dolphins ended up getting the W 20-13. But if you look at Tyreek Hill's stats and then you don't look at the score, you'd be like, oh shit, the Dolphins probably dog walked the Raiders. And then you look and it's 20-13 and you're like, what the fuck? But again, the Dolphins got the W, so it's all okay. It's mediocrity. It really is. It's allowing to be like, oh, well, we got the W, let's just go on the next week. No, the Chargers and the Packers, perfect example. The Chargers ended up losing 20-23. How the fuck does that happen? You have Justin Herbert, Keenan Allen, Mike Williams before he was injured, but we'll put him back down because he's always injured. No disrespect. Austin Eckler, who maybe looks like a fullback now, so it's not. I'm joking. Austin Eckler. Okay, you have a good defense. How the fuck did you lose to the Packers? And this is no disrespect to the Packers, but if we're just being real, we know what the expectations were for the Chargers, and we did not have the same expectations for the Packers. So let's just keep it real. The Chargers are below mediocre. Like, this is the shit that Tom Brady is talking about, in my opinion. Texans and the Cardinals. 21-16 dub for the Texans. And look, I'm gonna tell you right now, the dude CJ Stroud, even with a rocky week, the fact that he could be like, have not a great week, right? Have a down week, multiple interceptions, and still be like, fuck it, I'm still gonna go get that dub. That says a lot to me. So he is again becoming one of those guys that I just cannot pick against. So it's that simple. 49ers and Bucks. The 49ers are getting their motherfucking roll on. Alright, they are 27-14. They're getting their roll on. Straight up like this. Who's stopping that defense? And all Brock Purdy has to do is not fuck up, because the defense is going to make the other team fuck up once or twice. So if Brock Purdy can just go out there, complete a little pass to Debo, complete a little pass to Christian McCaffrey, little Brandon Ayuk, little George Kittle, I don't give a fuck how he gets it done. As long as he can score about 2 touchdowns a game, they're going to probably win. Alright, let's keep it real. Probably 2-3 touchdowns a game. And that's going to be easy because his playmakers are that good. And we're right back to the mediocrity. 16-17 Rams win. Alright, I picked the Seahawks because the Seahawks had a pretty solid record. Do I watch a lot of Seahawks football? No, I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't find the team super entertaining. It's really like, that's no disrespect to anybody. It's just the fact that I don't believe in the Seahawks being a competitor to like go deep in the playoffs. I just don't. They could be a team that maybe shocks somebody, wins a playoff game, but that's about the maximum I see for them. And it's because of games like these, it's Zach Wilson, historically bad offense. So I'm not gonna be like, yeah, the Bills are back, but I'm also not gonna disrespect them because you can only play whoever's in front of you at the time, and you gotta put your foot in people's ass when they're in front of you, and they did that to the Jets. So shout out to them. The Broncos and the Vikings. Look, man, as a Saints fan, my stomach is starting to hurt. My stomach is starting to hurt because, like, when you see your ex doing better than you, it's not fun. It is not fun. At first, the Saints were doing better than the Broncos and Sean Payton, and I was like, yeah, like, you should have fucking stayed, you bitch. You could have had all this talent, all this goodness. You could have had it, and you let it go. So now that the Broncos are starting to look good and the Saints look like dog shit, I'm like, oh fuck. I hope he doesn't see us. I hope he doesn't turn on the news and see how New Orleans looks right now. Like, I hope. Cause, like, Lord knows he is stunting on us right now. But 21-20 over the Vikings. Shout out to the Passionaut, though. Never gonna hate on that dude. Eagles and the Chiefs. This was the game of the week to me. This was my favorite game to watch, and I kinda knew how it was gonna go. Except for the end, I did not see that coming. Nobody saw Marcus Valdez-Scantling dropping that fucking pass. I don't think anybody on this world saw that happening. But my thing was, I just felt like the Eagles were gonna play harder, like they wanted this W more, and they almost still ended up not getting it. I don't walk away like feeling very good about the Eagles from this game because they still don't have a game to me where they have dominated from start to finish, or I felt like, yes, this is the Eagles from last season. Like, their 8-1 record is great, but they've struggled each game, and it's like, y'all got a gift from Patrick Mahomes, or not from Patrick Mahomes, from Marcus Valdez-Scantling, really. Y'all got a gift from him in the fact that he did not catch that ball, because the way the Chiefs defense was playing, I just don't know in a minute and 30 if Jalen was going to be able to walk downfield and get a touchdown. Like, I don't know that, but we're never going to have to find out because the Eagles got that dub, 21-17. And hey, man, we ended up going 9-5. Alright, so 9-5 seems to be the little next consistent thing, but we're going to try to break that. Pick some good Thanksgiving games that are coming up in about like 40 minutes, so I got to hurry the fuck up with these picks, and I got to edit this shit and hope that the power doesn't turn off. I got to do a lot. So, and let's get into these picks for this week. Alright, so again, we are up against the clock with this one. Alright, I'm sorry for kind of having to rush the content because this video is probably going to still end up being the same amount of length, but these games are literally starting in 40 minutes and I still got to put the mac and cheese up in the, yeah, I mean, so, alright, let's get to it. We have the Lions and the Packers, good old divisional football. Lions are whooping that ass, and matter of fact, maybe I shouldn't say whooping that ass because the Lions accepted being mediocre last week, so maybe they aren't going to whoop. Nah, okay, the Lions are going to whoop that ass. I think so. Cowboys are going to beat up on the Commanders. We see that coming. The Seahawks are going, why did I even touch the Seahawks? It's now a tough division game, but I think the 49ers are going to beat that ass. Let's see. Dolphins and Jets. The Dolphins are going to get this dub. I don't think it's going to be as favorited as this, though. I really don't think it's going to be that lopsided as that 9.5. Let's see. Giants and Patriots. Bill, you better not fuck me this week, Bill. You better not. Okay, let's see. We're going to go with the Titans just because I believe in Will Levis right now over Bryce Young, and Will Levis kind of has more weapons. Like, you're never going to scare me if your number one receiver is Adam Thielen. No disrespect, and it has nothing to do with him being a white wide receiver. I'm just saying, nothing to do with that. The Saints and Falcons. Look, as I click this, understand that I fully believe in this pick. If we lose to the Falcons, I don't give a fuck how easy our schedule is. The season is over if we lose to the Falcons. We are historic for whooping on the Falcons the same week as Thanksgiving. Alright, I think we'll get this done. I really do. Buccaneers and Colts. I'm going to go with the Colts because for some reason they aren't playing good football. And the Bucs aren't playing bad football, but like the Colts are like a little wild card. Like, they got a lot of shit going on in like the media and all that right now with their owners, so hopefully they're not distracted by that. Steelers and Bengals, no Joe Burrow, no W. I'm sorry. I don't even know who the backup quarterback is. I'm sorry. Texans and Jags. This is going to be a good one. this one. We're gonna go with the Texans though, because I just said CJ Stroud is one of those dudes I can't pick against. So gotta hold on to it. Broncos and Browns. I'm gonna go with the Broncos. I think the Broncos are on one right now, man. You look at some of the W's that they've been getting recently, and they're really putting a lot of notches on their belt of good ass teams that they're beating, and I think they get another one this weekend. Plus, no real quarterback over there on the Browns. Sorry about it. Rams for sure. I like the way they came back last week. And just the Cardinals don't really have much to play for. Let's just be honest. Chiefs and Raiders. I think the Chiefs come out mad, and I think they do what they need to do against the Raiders. Let's see, Bills and Eagles. Oh, this is a tough one. I'm gonna go Eagles only because they're more consistent. I think the Bills could shock us all and put up an ass whooping because they're primed for one. Like, we expect them to do something. Like, I want to see the same thing they did to the Jets last week against the Eagles, but we're not gonna see that. So we're gonna go with the Eagles. Next, we got the Ravens and the Chargers. We're gonna go Ravens because the Chargers are super below mediocre. Finally, we'll end it off with the Bears and the Vikings. And I told y'all, when you get the Bears, you beat up on the Bears. No disrespect to Bears fans. If Justin Fields can keep playing how he played last week, then God bless him, but I don't see that happening. But yo, this was a accelerated version of our picks. We got the Lions, the Cowboys, the 49ers, the Dolphins, the Patriots, the Titans, the Saints, the Colts, the Steelers, the Texans, the Broncos, the Ravens, the Rams, the Chiefs, the Eagles, the Ravens, and the Vikings. Man, outside of football, man, God bless all y'all. Y'all have a wonderful Thanksgiving. By the way, like, the love that's been getting shown to the channel is absolutely insane. I don't even know how to really properly describe, like, what's happening with the channel right now, but it's nuts, and I appreciate every single one of y'all. Now, y'all go eat some good ass food, watch some good ass ball, and let's do this, baby. Shout out to every team that you're rooting for. I hope all your teams win, except for the Falcons. If you're a Falcons fan, fuck y'all, I hope y'all lose. But everybody else, I hope all your teams win, which means everybody would win, but I don't think that's possible. So you get what I'm saying, man. I'll talk to y'all sooner than you think.